can we get tee times in the ballot at the old course? Me and Sam have flown to Scotland for 2 nights. We are going to try our luck and see if we can get on the home of golf. This is my first time playing golf in Scotland, so even if we don't get on the old course, there are so many amazing courses in and around this area that this is going to be a fantastic trip. The flight from London was a little over an hour, and the first thing was to sort the hire car.
How'd you make it work, Kev?
How'd you make the car go wrong?
Once I figured that out, it was a short 40-minute drive to our first course, Dumbarnie Links. And I've got to say, the very first impressions of this course are that it is incredibly welcoming, and you get this awesome view as soon as you walk into the clubhouse. Everything feels quite modern and fresh, and that makes sense because the course is a little over 6 years old. It also has a turf driving range with tons of bays and complimentary balls ready for you to hit. And once you make your way to the first tee, the starter is there, ready to give you a wee dram, or swing lube as he called it, which went down surprisingly well. The course also gives you a nice little tea bag with a few little accessories in it too. But for now, let's crack on with how this round went. Like that. First tee shot in Scotland. So you'll be able to spot that me and Sam are playing in joggers and hoodies. This course is nice and relaxed. I think it's the perfect course to play straight from a flight. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Now this is the first of many birdie putts that you're going to see from Sam in this video. Yes! The course at Dumbarnie was in fantastic condition, and some of the views that you get and the layouts are simply spectacular. This is quite a wow golf course. But this trip was to see if we could get on the old course. So the day before, I'd entered the ballot, and here's how we got on.
Hello mate, tell me it's good news.
Right, gonna open up the email now, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so opening the email from St Andrews, and it says... Oh, sorry, you've been unsuccessful.
Oh.
So...
Oh, that's... Okay.
Well, we've got at least one more shot for the Friday, maybe 2. See how we feel about the singles queue on Friday as well. So no old course tomorrow, but there's still a chance. And also, we've got tons of golf here at Dumbarnie as well. We're going to have a bit of a running match play for our rounds, wherever we end up on this Scotland trip. So Sam is giving me a lot of shots.
I'm giving you the right amount of shots.
You're giving me the right amount of shots, which is a lot of shots. So 15 shots for me we're playing, and we're going to see how we get on. We'll keep a running total going. Pro L5 action here.
What's the yardage saying?
So it's 72 to the flag, 77 with slope, which I definitely need that slope reading today because you can see there's some funky slopes going on this green. Oh, that could be good. It did move a lot, didn't it?
It needed a lot more speed.
Yeah. Oh, sit down. I think the run of the next 5 or 6 holes are some of the prettiest on the course, so I'm just going to let the footage speak for itself for a while.
I mean, that is really nice. Very good. Well, that's halfway.
Oh, yes. 127. Signature hole. Let's go get it. I mean, fin it, win it. Now, as a thank you to anyone who's got this far in the video, ShotScope are kindly giving away one of either their watches or their rangefinders. So all you got to do to enter is leave a comment on this video. It'd be really nice if you're a subscriber, but no worries if you're not. It's absolutely fine. But leave a comment in this video and I'd love to know, have you ever played the old course? And if not, do you want to play the old course? That's all you got to do, and then I'll pick one lucky winner. I'll leave the details in the description. Sam, I thought, given the trip, thought it was only fitting to don the man's hat, you know? Would the hat suddenly inspire me to start playing like Sam?
Oh, come on, win.
No, not at all. This is how it's done.
Oh,
Behave.
Runs the 4-iron over the back of the green.
Oh, just there, just started to go. So after 9 holes, Sam on this front 9 is 5 shots up. So I was playing some quite nice golf every now and again, but also some bit naff golf as well. Straight off the plane golf. There he is. Look at that. In his element, doing his thing. You can often find Sam hunched over, taking photos of his feet. You should be making more money for all the photos that you take of your feet.
Yeah, my wife has said that.
So it goes without saying that Dumbarnie is playing really quite beautifully. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see over there, you've got a lovely, lovely view over there, the sun bouncing off the water, and just looks gorgeous. In terms of the course itself, you know, it's in fantastic condition. What I would say is actually I'm finding it quite welcoming, which is nice. You know, for the first round off the plane, driven here, no real warm up to be honest, straight out. We're playing off the white tees, which I think are the right tees for me. They're definitely not the right tees for Sam at all. He's barely touched his driver, and I've only taken my driver 2 or 3 times. But it's meant that I've really enjoyed it because I've not felt that it really pinches in. There's never been a single hole where I've stood on the tee and gone, oh my God, what am I gonna do here? I mean, we're just starting to turn the screw a little bit here.
You're turning no screws, by the way. The play, we've got 8-iron. The play is to hit a bunker shot that lands on the downslope. Because it's 8-iron, it's going to have some forward on it to run up that slope, and we just want to have it somewhere on the back section of the green. That's the theory.
He's called it. My play would be get it out of the bunker.
Too heavy. Somewhere down there. Too heavy with that club, unfortunately.
I mean, I've just won the last 2 holes, and I think this is what pressure starts to look like. Look how hard is that to hit that to get up that hill. It's done pretty well. Oh, did you just hear my knee crack then when I bent down?
I actually did. Yeah.
Okay.
Just a reminder to everyone they're not tuning into Grant Horvath.
Right, for birdie.
That's got to go. It's got to go a lot.
Oh.
It's a shiny bit of green as well. There, isn't it? It's slightly down green.
You can see that I'm so scared of falling off this cliff.
Because it's a third of the distance.
It tried.
Yeah, that's good for me, mate.
I'll tell you what, in for a 6.
Yeah, take that away.
Right, so for a 5.5.
See if you get a shot.
Loving these shots. Oh. So that's 3 on the spin that you might be able to hear Sam spitting out there. He's not a happy chaffy, but we've brought it back to 3 here at Dumbarnie Links. This could be a developing situation. So on a few of the holes, you've actually got these unique split fairways. So you're gonna have a tough choice to make. Do you take the easier route or do you go risk reward? Here I decided to pull it straight left.
Is that closer than me? Look at that chuckle. Look at that chuckle wearing my hat.
It's a good hat.
It's nice that we've just hit a couple of nice shots. Not one,
Really nice shots.
two really nice shots. Oh! I got hit. We are going to need to see that. It's getting late in the day, isn't it? Yeah, we'll take that. Just waiting for the 17th to clear, signature hole. It's been pretty awesome round.
It's been really fun.
Yeah,
Really fun. Golf course is in superb condition. Greens have been fantastic. The turf is some of the best turf I think I've hit off maybe ever. I can only think of maybe 3 golf courses I've played in my life where the turf is as good as this. It's Alna in Sweden, and then Links.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Just
so
clanging those names down there.
I've just dropped those there. I'll pick those up in a second.
So we know we didn't get Old Course for tomorrow.
Yep.
We've gone in the ballot for today.
Yep.
I've not looked at my emails.
Oh, is it?
There's still live reaction.
Oh my God, is it live?
This is live reaction.
You did this to me yesterday. You did this to me yesterday.
Right, we're going to have a live reaction. So this is whether we got in the ballot Old Course for Friday.
Oh.
All right.
At our specific, we have to add that there is a specific time that we needed because we have a flight out.
Yeah, we've only got up to 12:30.
Yeah, so we're taking a real small portion of the day and saying a prayer.
Yeah, this is fingers crossed time.
I'm looking at your phone.
Okay, right, let's have a little look. Okay.
Where is it? You got it? You got a message?
Oh,
sorry, you've been unsuccessful.
Oh, so we are 2 for 2.
Oh dear.
So we'll have a think, we'll have a regroup, and we'll see what we do. I think we've potentially got one more shot at the Old Course, which is to go in the singles queue. So we'll have a think about that and see if we can get in the singles queue. We'll have to sign up to the queue tomorrow, and we'll find out if we're playing it on Friday.
Okay, you know how all this works. I don't know how all this works. I'm glad you do, which is good.
Just call me Clipboard.
Yeah. You're just dad organising the trip, which I appreciate.
Yeah, you bring the golf, I bring the dad vibes.
Right, cool.
If you want a plaster, come see Crail.
That sounds good.
Right, 17th hole.
Let's do it.
So you can see here the 17th hole is this really cool hole because you're actually teeing off over this old wall and it's a drivable par 4. And the layout for me just really encourages you to go after it.
Oh, horrific bunker nip out coming back towards me. So that's us done at Dumbarnie. In terms of the match, we ended it Sam 3 up, so I'm going to take that as a bit of a moral victory there. He shot a very nice 1 under. I shot a lot more over, but on handicap, yeah, he's 3 up. What can I say? What a start to my Scotland golfing life. Great place to start. Absolutely enjoyed it. More than enjoyed it. Loved it. And now onwards to St Andrews.
R&A Clubhouse.
And literally our Airbnb.
Yeah.
1 minute walk that way.
Yeah.
And then there she is. It's so cool. It's just like, it's just so cool to be here and like have this hour flight, hour drive, and then here we are.
Yeah.
And it's right here. Look, it's just like in the middle of town. You can't understate how in the middle of town it is. That's so cool. You hear the cheers and stuff in the background there. Oh, it's so cool.
So I think it's fair to say that I thought it was a very cool place to be, and it undoubtedly is. Now, we took a walk along the 18th and the 17th, got my very first look at Swillikens Bridge, and then we popped into the Jigger Inn for a pint and a bite to eat. And I didn't realise just how close you are in the Jigger Inn to the 17th hole. You can see here that people are just kind of enjoying the vibes, watching the golf, reliving the stories and the memories that they've just made that day, whether that's at the Old Course or any other course in Scotland. This is just such a special place for golfers. Sam feels that you should only really have a photo on Swillican's Bridge if you've actually played the old course, but I feel a bit differently about that. We then headed up to the top of Russock's Hotel. There's a nice little bar up there, and well, just look at these views, they were just stunning. And we even watched a few groups finish their round on the old course. A bit later we headed to T Square Social, which is a very cool golf venue. You've got a nice little bar area at the front, and then you've got an old converted cinema at the rear with this massive screen, and then you've got some golf simulators behind it as well. Just a real cool vibe going on in there, and we found a good spot to watch England play Croatia. Well, this is a nice start to the morning.
It's not raining, mate. Which is good.
Walking past the old course first tee, right there, and walking down to the new course. See if we can get a time.
It's not the course we wanted, but it's not a bad second. It's not bad in reserve, is it?
No.
That's assuming we go on. That's
Yeah.
maybe being a little bit presumptuous, but
I've got good vibes. I've got hope. We'll see. Maybe later with the old course. We'll see. On the way to the new course, we walked past the Himalayas, which is this tricky looking putting course, but unfortunately we didn't actually get on it in this trip because the ladies had it closed off for a tournament that they had going on. But next time I play, I'm definitely giving it a go. So the new course isn't that new. You can see here it was built in 1895. And there's a central clubhouse which services a few of the courses here, and within it, this is where you can sign up for the singles daily draw, which is what we did. The green fee cost us £175, and we managed to get a tee time in about 2.5 hours from when we turned up. So there was plenty of time for Sam to grab a coffee in the clubhouse. Now, even though the prices in the clubhouse were pretty expensive, I was actually really happy to find that it only cost us around £6 to rent a trolley. So with our gear loaded up, it's time to get underway at this legendary course. And as you'll see from this shot, the first main difference between Dumbarnie and the new course is you can see just how many people are now in your view at any given moment when you're playing on the new course, because you are just surrounded by golfers.
man was out on a nice line. There you go, never in doubt.
Sam on birdie camp. Oh, take it away.
That went left hard.
Sam, you're very excited to play this one.
Yeah, I've been lucky enough to have played the old course before. So of all the golf courses here, New was next on my list of ones I wanted to play. So I'm very excited to get on a golf course.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So we're going to keep our running game going. You are 3 up.
Well, we've just finished the first. And
we have just finished.
So I don't know if you've got a shot there, so it might be 2.
It might be 2.
Got to consult the scorecard. So Kev's off to a flyer. Par on a first.
A big thank you to ShotScope for sponsoring this video. You've seen that me and Sam have been using the rangefinders and the GPS watches out on these courses on this trip. So massive thank you there. And I've got to say, it's right here on holes like this. Bearing in mind that, there you go.
Thank you, ShotScope.
Holes like this, par 5. I'm a 16 handicap golfer. I have no idea what I'm doing. The fact that the V5 has on the hazards, not only the yardages to the various hazards on the hole, but actually the little hole map as well. So I've been keeping track of my score and my shot data with the club tags. The fact that the V5 has that information as well, for this kind of trip, it's kind of really helped me play slightly better golf. Well, probably significantly better golf than what I could play.
Some really good golf.
He's chipping in.
You play some really good stuff. Kev, play some good stuff. Don't listen to it.
There's been some good stuff. I just took a 7 on that par 4. Anyway, Sam is 3 up. We go on.
Now, I haven't got a huge amount of footage from the new course just because it was much busier out there and the pace of play was much quicker. What I would say is that I found the new course a much tougher test. But what I also found was I was able to use my Texas wedge from all sorts of places on pretty much every single hole.
Not bad. We are now on the 5th hole on the new course. I'll tell you what is interesting. I didn't expect it to be this hilly on the on the new course, I should say. There's a lot of pretty significant mounds on the fairway. Look, it's coming back to me eventually. Yeah, did not expect that.
So what's mad is that it's just the old course right there. So there's just a little bit of long grass, a little fescue, a couple of gorse bushes, and then the old course is there. So when you think about the fact that the old course is as old as it is and the new course is 1890, 1895, I think, around that time, it shares the same land. This is, if anything, the new course is closer to the sea.
Yeah, sea's over there.
So the sea's over that way. And so, yeah, it's funny how people often don't think about the new as being an old golf course, but it's very old. It's just not as old as the one next to it.
And in terms of the actual like course layout, you're not getting anything necessarily drastically different.
Yeah, no,
if you did a blindfold test.
Yeah, it's not drastically different at all.
Yeah.
It's not. There'll be some slightly better bunkering.
Right.
On the old. That's so far what I've seen so far. A lot more of the bunkers are more pronounced on the old course. But here is, yeah, it's the same turf. We're sharing the same land. So.
And you certainly got, for me, at my skill level, some strategically placed course. For your skill level, you're kind of at these tees, you're kind of bombing over and you don't have to worry so much. For me, I'm looking at that tee shot and going, okay, well that on the dog leg right is right on the corner of where my ball's going to run out. Yep. I've got to think about this.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. It is so cool to be here. And we just had the Jets taking off in the background, which is pretty.
It's very, very cool.
That's pretty sweet.
One thing is for sure, the greens were absolutely superb at the new course.
That's a heck of a putt, man.
Score update after 6 holes. We were as we were. So, Sam is still 3 up. I've kept him to that.
In comparing to Dumbarnie, the day before, I felt that I left shots out there. The new course felt that it really made me work for my golf. And I think that was a combination of the layout of the course, the sheer openness I found sometimes a little bit disorientating in terms of getting my yardages, and also the wind was definitely a factor. It really started picking up.
It does not have the speed. It was uphill into the wind. No, that's good.
As you get to the far end of the new course on the 9th hole, you get to the Eden Estuary. And I've got to say, I think this was my favourite par 3 hole, probably my favourite hole on the whole course. You just had some lovely, lovely views on this one, and they just go hand in hand with the conditions that you're playing in.
Stinger. Look at that cut round. It did go through the path. I hope the camera caught that. Don't tell me. Oh, good. It's coming back.
I'm not even mad. That was a nice shot.
Score update, I've pulled it back to 2. So I'm playing steady, which is not like me on a brand new course in links conditions. But yeah, we're putting a lot of bogeys and we're having a lot of par luck. So yeah, we're keeping this interesting. Sam's made, you know, some very, very good putts. He's just made eagle on the last hole.
Oh.
From the 14th hole, you are just playing back towards town. The coast stays on your left-hand side, and you kind of just go in a straight line until you reach the 18th. I'm not going to lie, I was starting to feel a little bit tired by this point. The weather caught up with us, the rain started coming in. I finished with a 93, which I wasn't too unhappy with, so we decided to grab a pint in the famous Dumvegan.
Right, in the Dumvegan, had a change of clothes, had a shower.
Yep.
We're back from that round. I thought I had you in that round.
Yeah, maybe that was your error.
Yeah.
Maybe that was.
As soon as I thought that way.
Yeah, you let off the gas. You were bringing it. What was it? We got it to 1.
I got it back to 1.
I was 1 up at one stage, you were 2 up in the match today.
Yep. And it ended 6.
I'll let you say it.
It's 6. Yeah. So you are 6 up
I am 6 up.
with a round to play.
1 round to play at Crail tomorrow. And you can tell the people why we're at Crail tomorrow.
And the reason why we're at Crail tomorrow is because we went in the singles queue. And I'm
not even
currently
going to show you what position I'm in.
I'm in position 34 for the singles queue.
I just want to pause the video here to say, at this moment in time, I did not think I had a hope of playing the old course tomorrow. I might have been wrong about that.
I think that makes me 49.
49, yeah. So, sadly, on this St Andrews adventure, which has been epic so far.
It has.
And that would have been the absolute cherry on top of the cake.
Yeah, it would have been.
We've not made it to the old course in this one.
No.
But we are finishing it off in style with a round at Crail.
Which I'm really excited about. I've not done it. I've not played there before. You've not played there before. Obviously, first time in Scotland. I'm really excited for it.
I only hear incredible things about it. So let's get to Crail. Well, first, we'll finish our beers.
Yeah.
We're going to go get some dinner. We're going to have a great night out.
At Rayo's as well for dinner. Top place.
Yeah. Well, you're the foodie.
Yeah.
I'm Captain Bland, but you
Yes.
are the foodie, and it does look great. So, yeah, we'll have a great night.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So it's day 3 and we are heading to Crail Golf Club. So before we head out and drive over there, it's about 25 minutes along the road, I thought I'd pull up the old ShotScope app. And what you can do is click on the My Strategy section and click on the course that you're viewing, and then you get this overlay of the course. You can select which hole you're looking at. And what you can see here is that it's giving you a dispersion as well based on the data from your ShotScope recordings when you use the club tags. So if you see here, if I click on change the club off the first tee and I change it to driver, well, you can see that I've got 114 yard dispersion with my driver. So that's, yeah, that's not great, is it? I really need to work on that. But what that means is that you can see as wide as this first hole is, I'm probably not going to be taking driver. That's probably not the smartest play. So if I click on the club and I change it to, let's have a look, my 4-degree hybrid. I do like that club. There we go. So Old Faithful is showing me there 57 yard dispersion, and you've got 104 yards in if I hit my average shot with that club. So I think that will set me up for a nice start. Let's see if I can actually do it out on the course.
So we packed up the car, headed out of St Andrews, and took the short 20-minute trip down to Crail. What I've loved about this trip is the fact that we've played 3 links golf courses, but they have all been so incredibly different. Crail Golfing Society stakes the claim to being the 7th oldest golf course in the world, having been founded in 1786. Andy, the reservations manager, gave us a lovely welcome, and he proudly ran through the club's heritage and their facilities. And while Crail has benefited hugely from an increased social media profile, this is still a member society first and foremost. And I absolutely just loved the general feeling that this clubhouse and the facilities and all the people in it were just giving out. On this day we were playing the Balcomie course, which is their traditional course, and the starter handing out a really nice little gift tin with some more whiskey and some teas and some shortbread in it too. But as you can see, the first tee shot on this course is this picturesque par 4, and in the right hand corner there you can actually see an old RNLI boathouse that is part of the course. I think it's actually a grade 2 listed building, so you want to make sure you don't hit that one, but we were safely away off the tee.
So first hole done and dusted in the books. I went with my hybrid off the tee, and it went all right actually. It was, left of the fairway but safe, and we ended with a bogey, so we were away. Don't forget the match, Sam, is 6 up, still 6 up after the first hole. So to be honest, if I can get away with 3 up today, I will take that, to be honest. I will absolutely take that as a moral victory. So let's see if we can win the day at least. But this place is it's pretty stunning out here, to be honest. So let's get stuck in.
If you get the chance to play Crail, do it. You won't be disappointed. The The views are at times breathtaking, and the routing feels like a true links course should. It uses the natural land that it was lucky enough to be founded upon in the best way possible to make it a true challenging 18 holes. Please don't arrive thinking that this is a luxury resort course. This is a members course for the locals, and you feel embedded in the local flora and fauna, with small walls protecting out of bounds on some holes and tee shots where you have to drive over the edge of the sea.
Coming down the 5th fairway, and there's nothing like that sea air. You're really getting a good lungful, especially on this hole here. It is just right hugging the coastline there. I've not brought my A game so far. Sam is pulling away even further, but course-wise, it's really, I'm enjoying it. I'm absolutely loving it in terms of the course, the layout. It's really interesting that what I've seen already is that compared to the new course yesterday, on the new course I could use the old Texas wedge from so far out. Here at Crail, you've got more of this fluffy stuff kind of protecting the greens. Definitely having to chip a little bit more, so I've got to work on that a little bit. But yeah, this is so cool. I mean, look at that view that we're playing into here. Massive, massive mound. Can't feel the wind, and up there, wind is howling a good one.
Strike. Leave it, wind.
So the wets have come out here at Crail. I've full wetsuit, so we're on the phone right now. I don't know, hopefully you can hear it. I've just made the cardinal sin. I've played to the wrong hole. Should have remembered it was yellow flags going out. I've just played to a red.
I just needed a bit of rain.
So, in a dramatic turn of events, Sam has turned in after 9 holes. I'm playing a few more, see how we go. He's turned in because he didn't have any waterproof trousers, so he's absolutely soaked, bless him. But I think that means I win the competition by my 2 favourite words, full. Oh man, I mean, you can't come to Scotland and not expect some heavy rain, I guess. And we've certainly got some here at Crail. Our playing partners over here are pushing on through as well. They've come from LA. They're loving it. So we push on for a little bit more. So a little update. 13th hole, par 3, 212 yards into wind, mini driver, up that hill there. And pretty happy with that result. I mean, this is pretty awesome. I'm pretty wet, but it's pretty awesome.
In the hole.
15th hole, par 4. Nearly drove it. Nearly drove it. I mean, the rain is I'm adapting to conditions, finally.
The final 3 holes of the Balcomie course are around the back of the clubhouse, so everyone in the clubhouse gets an awesome view of you guys coming in and finishing your round, and you get these awesome views of the coastline. And to be honest, I found the difficulty of those last 3 holes just tapered off a little bit, which for me, after all the wind and the rain of this round, was quite welcome, although I still couldn't make a single putt.
Not had my playing boots on today. Not had them on. But I'm not mad. Look at it. Lovely final tee shot. Look at this smile.
It's a big smile now,
That is
actually.
it's
It's a big smile.
smile.
It is, yeah.
Final tee shot of Scotland. It's been a pretty awesome trip for a first time in Scotland.
First time for a long time playing for me, which was good. Not the ending to the trip, Kev, that I was really hoping for, if I'm being honest.
And by that you mean the
forgetting the wets and being absolutely soaked through for, and it only took half a hole to be soaked through.
And to be clear,
I was wrong.
you had waterproof bottoms.
I did, yeah.
Just in the boot of that car.
In the boot of the car, yeah. And I was not in a, I had a great 7 holes. I was 1 under par for the 7 holes. I was playing very nicely, and
that would have put you 3 under for the trip.
Yeah, I had a nice time in the clubhouse.
I had a thoroughly great time powering through, and I think it enhanced my game. If anything,
Me leaving, yeah.
You leaving, I suppose the pressure. Winning the match by default.
But yeah, you did. Last man standing, by virtue of last man standing. Yes,
it's not the most dignified way of winning, but it's a way, and I did it.
You did.
But yeah, that was that. I think how to sum that place up. Some of those views are spectacular. The course was in fantastic condition. The greens, I think we agree,
the best we played on the trip.
This trip. Interestingly, I did keep myself in the singles ballot, and I was up to number 35. Well, I started at number 35.
Yeah.
By the morning, I think I said I was number 14. I think when we left home,
you got to 14.
I think it was about 14 when we left home to drive to Crail. By the time we got to, I think it was about 2 o'clock, I got a text message from the old course saying you are number 4 in the queue. Come to the pavilion. Which probably means that if we weren't at the airport now getting our flight at 8 o'clock tonight, we probably would have had a chance of actually getting on, or at least I would have. You were number 50 in the queue to begin with.
I wasn't getting on, but you could, rather than being sat in Pret in the departure lounge of Edinburgh Airport, you could be on the old course right now.
Well, thanks for bumming me out for the end of this video, but I think it shows that it is possible. And all right, we didn't get it in the ballot for the pairs 2 times in a row. We were very close, or at least I was very close in the singles queue. It is absolutely possible, and we are going to come back and try this again because the old course is going to be experienced.
And yeah, I guess to anyone out there who's wanting to do St Andrews, if you've got a full day and you can be there the day before and you want to sign up to the singles ballot, there's a good chance, as long as you're not like me and you get 50th. I feel like maybe you put it at 35 being the cutoff. If you get 35 or below on the wait list for the singles queue, you don't get straight in. I feel like you could be fairly confident-ish. I know the weather today wasn't great.
Yeah, but you're in with a chance. Don't feel too despondent. We were sat in the bar with some people and they had number 3 and they were despondent. Well, they absolutely got on pretty early doors, to be fair, so don't be despondent. But I've had an awesome time. I can't wait to do... I'm already planning my next trip in my head. So for my first Scotland trip, absolutely fantastic. Sam, it's been a pleasure, my man.
Mate, thank you for letting me tag along. Much appreciated. Good time.
It was nice that you brought the golf and I brought the camera. So it was nice.
Yes, absolutely.
Don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, it does so much to support this channel. Tap the like, tap the subscribe button. If you haven't checked it out, well, I'm sure you have, make sure you check out Sam's channel as well, the Golf Fashion Guy, doing some great stuff. Thanks so much for joining us on this venture.
Yeah.
We'll catch you in the next one.
Yeah, see you soon.